I'm Todd Grisham, and all the seats have been sold. We're live at the Empire Fight Camp. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh. Terrance Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. Up against them, they'll be facing Machine. This fight taking place at the welterweight division. Plenty of speed, but at this weight class, these guys have a lot of power too.
You want to get out of the way, because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrance Bud Crawford, the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He also can crack at welterweight, one of the best to ever do it. They'll be squaring up against the Machine from the United States of America.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
And now we toss it up to the world-renowned ring announcer, Mr. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is the acclaimed 3-division world champion and 2-division undisputed champion of the world, Terrance Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with orange, the Machine.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for this high-energy showdown.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Beautiful counter shot. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They have no respect for each other's punching power. What a day it has been, Johnny, but finally now our main event, and the crowd is still hyped.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Good counter punch. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter shot. Caution being thrown to the wind. Punch, counter punch. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You do. Good work.
Here we go for round two. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Which fighter will say no mas? I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. Nice counter. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
You want to corner an outside fire?
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do you...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And down goes Machine. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
You're being put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Not missing. Great works.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Big deep breaths.
Just the same again. Don't change too much yet.
And there's the bell to start round 3. Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Nice defense with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Those counter punches have to hurt. Will the referee stop it? How is this fight still continuing?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. That was the moment. So he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
Best thing the fighter did. Otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Take him out.
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to get back out there.
He's ready to go, but you've got to be smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll
Get that jab back. Just box in. Be smart. Just get your shots off.
on the end of the jab. You're getting your time in already. That right hand is beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Great.
You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on, you've let him back into this.
Fight. Don't give him any free shots. Keep smart.
Behind your jab, basics. Just get your rhythm back and then we go again.
Your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get
Into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
Nice. Goes 1-2.
That jab and then just start gathering your pace. Win this round back. Take away that confidence. Stop.
On to the fourth we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? Straight right just misses. When are we going to see a jab from these two? A perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. It's bombs away. Beautiful counter punch. This is a high-octane battle. A perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen.
Great round, now relax.
Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he scores with the counter. The straight right just misses. Crawford is dazed. How did they not go down?
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well done with that count. You know the scorecards are going to be... Oh, wait a minute! And that was it! That was the big shot we were waiting for! And Machine goes down. We knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
I've got to see that again.
Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make up.
The same again. Don't change too much yet.
This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed. Hold that thought! Crawford's legs are all over the place. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Swing and a miss with that hook. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Listen, you switched off. What you doing?
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. They miss with the jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. He threw a punch and just got countered. They're in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Where was the defense? I promise you, all three judges here. There's the bell to start round 8. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss for that jab. has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. There's a counter shot. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Nice counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He misses with that jab. What's the referee thinking right now? Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different.
Don't worry about it. Go out there.
And there's the bell to start round 9. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
How about that time counter shot? When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You can't connect with that right hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Great work. I love that. I love that. Jab slick.
Behind your jab basics, get your rhythm back, then we go again.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. There it is.
Now get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Crawford in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Step step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Just misses with the right uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
This is when you talk about championship material.
Get focused.
And there's the bell for round 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have...
And Machine drops to the canvas. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That left hook missed. We need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Punch, counter punch. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Just get him.
Okay, now, you let him back into the fight that round. That's his round.
Beautiful. That's it. Just start sticking a few body shots in there.
That round was a bad round, all right? But we don't care.
There's the bell for round 12. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
And Machine goes down. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven,
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.